everybody? Good morning. We are in a rest stop somewhere in between Osaka and the Suzuka area. We are headed to USDM Jam, which is like an American themed car show, like a US styled, I guess you can say. Tetsuya, a guy that we've known for a long time, has organized this event. It's been gone for a while, but it's making a big comeback since the pandemic is over. I mean, is it over? Who knows? But there's a car show today. We have a couple S2000s here, but the star of the show today is this Civic coupe back here, which is our good friend David Andrade's DPK David's old Civic coupe that Yasu bought a couple years back. It's been sitting inside the shop or outside of the shop for 4 years now, and Yasu finally got around to putting the car back together, restoring it, and bringing it back to its past glory, I guess you can say. The car's not quite finished, but it's enough of a condition where we can bring it to an event to debut it. It's a perfect event for it since it is a US styled show and David's car is from America. So yeah, Yasu completely redid the car, repainted and everything. Still looks like David's car for the most part. It doesn't have David's front lip that he had, the 5 Ziegen lip. It's gonna end up having an Exceed lip later on, but it's not quite finished yet, so there's no lip on it today. The car's not running yet. Still needs a little bit of stuff, like wiring and stuff like that, but it's together. So we're on our way to the show. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I've never been before, and the idea of a US themed car show isn't super exciting to me because I am from the US, but we'll see how it goes. There's a couple of really good S2000s. This Porsche gray one is super nice. I always run into this car every time I'm in Japan because he's always hanging out with the S2000 guys that we hang out with also. We share a bunch of mutual friends, and this S2000 is probably definitely one of the nicer ones. There's this gray one too. Monty 37 S Plus, Saga S Pluses. It's a darker charcoal colored one. Both have the CR wing. That one has a CR front lip, and so does this one. It seems to be the perfect street look for these guys with S2000s, and can't really argue with it. It's a good look. So if you guys are familiar with my channel, then you guys probably know DPK David. This is his old Civic coupe. Yasu's pretty much completely restored it. Still missing some things. The engine bay looks pretty good, but yeah, definitely needs a front lip, suspension adjustments. We literally just put this car together last night, buttoned it up just to get it over here for the day. So we're at this USDM Jam show, and there's like a lot of cars that are way too USDM for me. They're more USDM than the cars I see at home. This is like their own USDMs. Ooh, Odysseys. Yeah, but then it's fucking... Same car of the year. It's 90 degrees, but it's raining, so there's a storm coming. I've already sweated 40 pounds of my body. So very skinny now. Ooh. Yeah. No, different color. I don't miss mine. No, it's supposed to be the same color. Oh, really? Yeah, my body shop just painted wrong color. Yours is more than rifle. Yeah. Yeah, but it's very USDM here. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot to look at if you're into JDM stuff. It's like we're in Japan, but we're just looking at the parking lot. Oh, it's an empty parking lot now. Yeah, it's about to pour, so. The typhoon's coming. Oh, this is cool. Chevy Love pickup truck. It's very USDM. I don't even see these at home. The cars may be USDM, but the food stays JDM. No, it's not the USDM. Yeah. What's skewer juice? Over here is JDM here. Price, no price. Yeah. It says potato, but not potato. So there ended up being a lot of rain throughout the day. It's still actually raining right now, but it looked like a storm passed through here. Some cars have been pushed back into the cover so they don't get wet, and then Kobayashi's car is just out here. They just kind of put the hood back on, but you can still see the engine bay. The usual suspects out here, nothing terribly new, but it's always good to see these cars. This is one of the most elite builds, I guess, of 2023. It's the ultimate GSR, as they've called it. It's K-Series Supercharge. Look at how they blended in the mount bracket to make it look like it came that way from the factory. A lot of contact stuff. Some HREs on here. The blue is like a Porsche blue. It's on air suspension, stop tech brakes, Recaro seats. It's nice to see it out and about in the rain though, because you expect this car to be spotless, you know. But it's just out here, getting rained on. It's on the cover of this month's Stance magazine, actually. Let me show it to you once these guys kind of finish talking about what they're talking about. Yeah, it's got a Special Projects P1 front lip, just without the splitter. Side skirts, ITR, and the ITR rear balance. The engine bay, really well done. I think it might be his old setup from his Accord Euro wagon. There's the Stance magazine cover. It's one of the better covers they've done. Really cool layout. What kind of bingo prize is this? There's a table cover. Chopsticks. And the 3-year-old Gummy Sutra. I don't think I want to win anything here. It's a tough choice. You either get the 3-year-old Kama Sutra gummies, the high visibility work vest, or the dog toy. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, the tablecloth is still available, everyone. Oh, here we go. So let's go table cover. You can get the Norman Rockwell lunch pail. Again, the high visibility work vest is still available. The tabletop hockey game set is available. Or you can get the sink strainer. Also available is a rubber tire keychain thing. Or the marshmallow blaster. Oh, you picked the mystery box. Oh, Ken or Barbie? Oh, Barbie. Oh, wow. Surprise choice. Surprising, surprising. Oh. Barbie seems to be a worldwide phenomenon. Oh, she has selected a Ken. Maybe the Barbie can match up with the Ken later on, and they can become friends. Oh, not too many things left. Just maybe about 400. So the star of the show today is Yasu's new coupe, which again was previously owned by DPK David back in California. Yasu bought the car maybe 5 years ago and was sitting at the shop for a while as a bare shell, kind of rotting away, and then he recently found the time to kind of fully restore the car and rebuild it to how David had it back in the day. Except with some of Yasu's personal touches, like the Buddy Club lip is gone. He's gonna have an Exceed lip when he has one in stock. We're all kind of out of stock on the Exceed stuff right now. And then there's some wiring stuff that needs to be buttoned up. There's a new K20 in here. And so yeah, the engine base has been completely redone because it had so much body filler on it that they had to burn all the old body filler off and then reshape the whole bay to bring it back to its form. The body shop that did the work before kind of went nuts on it and like shaved the firewall too much where it was like bare smooth. But now it looks more like a traditional engine bay. Got a Prackworks intake manifold that he just bought when he was in Australia. It's custom hardware here that he ordered from Downstar. Let's see, it's titanium hardware. Tucked radiator from Rywire. Black valve cover. PLM header. Some of the stuff is different than how David had it just because some of the stuff is kind of outdated, or Yasu kind of preferred to have his own touch on the car too. But he still kept it very David, I guess you can say. He had the paint matched. They used a computer scanner to kind of figure out what color it was, and then they were able to fully match the color to how it was before. I think if you've seen the car in the past, you'd say that it matches pretty well. These are 17-inch TEs for now. I think he has 16-inch TEs for it that he's gonna put on here eventually, but there's the Exceed big brake kit in the front in purple anodized. Brand new rotors since he hasn't driven the car yet. There's no power going into the car yet. They're still trying to figure out the wiring because it's been so long where there's been no engine or electronics in here that they have to kind of start from scratch. But yeah. There's another event that this car is supposed to go to, K-Day, Takeshi's event. He's standing in the back over there studying the car. And the car should be more buttoned up by that time. We got 2 weeks time to kind of get the car looking how he actually wants it to look. And we just kind of ran out of time yesterday. Last night we were there up till like 4 a.m. and then went back, showered, and then came straight here. Back to the shop, do some more work on this thing and get it ready for the next event in 2 weeks. Should be a little bit more complete by then. Different wheels, some different stuff in the bay, and yeah, definitely look more complete. Because right now it's just looking like we didn't finish in time. So today we're trying to get this stupid car running, but being that this isn't the original engine when we came with the car, when we bought it from David, the wiring is different. And
yeah,
starter works now. Originally we weren't getting any starter power, no fuel pump. Oh, so we gotta bypass the switch. Well, it works now. But why would the ghost was revving the car?
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, literally just got it running right now. I'm deaf too. My ears are broken.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So it's getting there. So the ignition switch is bad, so we have to bypass the switch, go straight to the starter. Eventually, as you guys heard, it started running now, but it's just going crazy, so.
What?
Yeah, I almost blew up the engine, man.
Yep. Screw engine.
Yeah, he almost blew up the spoon engine. I don't know if you guys can see it in here, but just a spoon badge right there. Yeah, we almost blew it up, but it's fine. Getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why I was doing that. Yeah.
Oh, maybe here. Need a prod. Too much air. That's why. Okay, I tried.
Huh. Kind of stressful. Oh yeah, because we never used this manifold before.
Oh yeah. Maybe this one.
Do you want to try it again?
Yeah, you double check.
Yeah, I literally just put this manifold on, even though it doesn't clear the hood or anything. So we're eventually going to change this thing to a regular stock RBC, the polished one, and then it'll make the engine bay look a little bit more stockish, I guess, and the hood will close. So. It's a gloomy day here in Osaka. Still hot, but really humid and muggy. And the rain is coming on and off. But overall, can't complain. I'm in Japan. Yasu's back at home in Osaka taking care of some family stuff, so I came out here to Tokyo for a few days just to hang out and explore, and I'm over here in Akihabara, and I found this store yesterday. I don't know, you can't really see the store name, but you guys might want to know it if you're into this kind of stuff. But I found this store, and came here yesterday, saw some stuff, messaged Christian about whether he wanted some stuff, and he kind of didn't respond till today. So after I got his text, I decided to come back over here since my hotel's pretty close to this area. I can't film inside because it's kind of dark in there, but dude, I swear I walked out spending like $500 on stuff like this. It's like stuff that Christian really wanted. Some of the stuff for me, obviously, like the NSXs, like this is what he wanted. There's a, well, you can't even see it, it's so dark, but it's a Toyota TS020 concept car. That's like one of his favorite race cars, but that one doesn't have a livery on it. Dude, I just bought so much stuff. Stuff's like really good price too, so like I couldn't really turn it down. Normally when you go to other stores, it's just like super expensive. So like the Raybrick NSX and everything, like they had all this stuff in one spot. And the weird thing is, we've been over here plenty of times and I've never seen the store before, and it's definitely not new. But even me and Christian came over here to the city last time and we couldn't find anything. So it's just odd that we were able to find, I was able to find this one now. So much good stuff, but now I gotta figure out how to get it home because it's a lot of stuff. And so, like I said, it's like $500 worth of shit. Today we have a photo shoot with Custom Car Magazine. I'm gonna shoot Tepe's UG and Yasu's GR86. The shoot is mainly to promote these new Enki PFO6 wheels. They're trying to, I think they're gonna go worldwide market next year. So they're trying to get the early promotion on these wheels before they start selling globally. It's been pretty busy over here. Got some update to David's coupe. Got the Exceed front lip on there now. Looks way better with the front lip. Intake manifold's got to come off though, because this thing's just way too big for this engine. It's just stock K20? Yeah, stock K20A, and it just doesn't run right with this manifold without proper tuning. So we're gonna switch back to a regular RBC intake manifold. They're just polishing it up to make it look nice before it goes back on the car. But the Prackworks is a great intake manifold, just not suitable for what Yasu needs the car for, which is just normal street driving. You got the 16-inch TEs back on there too, so the car looks much better. When we brought it out for USDM Jam, I was on 17s and didn't have a front lip because Yasu wanted to kind of debut the final look for it at K-Day in a week. But yeah, still lots to do. It's hot as f out here, so kind of over the heat, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Over here in Izumiyotsu? I don't know what the city's called, but here at the photo shoot by the dock. So it's always nice to see these things because I don't actually have to do anything. I'm not shooting anything, so I get to just watch the process, which is always nice. Gotta show off these PFO6 wheels. Not a real big fan of them in the big size like this, like the 18-inch size, but the 15s are nice. This is Teppei's EG6 that Yasu painted, or Toku painted. Exceed built this car. Teppei is also a former GR86 owner, but he totaled his car because, as Yasu says, he's kind of a terrible driver. They also have like a very old-fashioned way of doing magazine features where they don't like have spec sheets or anything, and you don't have to fill out anything in an email. There's literally a photographer and the guy from the magazine here taking notes on a little notepad and asking Yasu about the car. And so Yasu's naming off all the parts and stuff and trying to get all the pieces correct while he's jotting it down on his little notepad. It's like a police investigator from the 1980s. One thing that I can say is the same is that the photographers here in Japan are also drastically underpaid, because old boy over here is driving a Toyota pickup truck with a broken AC and the ignition looks like it's clearly wrecked. It's like no ignition at all. You got emergency tape over it and like a makeshift push button start. Such is the photographer life. Photo shoot's done now. Time to eat some lunch, grab some udon at this spot local here. I think it's like a popular franchise here.
The here is very common.
Teppei's not back yet. The wallet's gone forever.
Yep.